Hello and welcome to this winter storm update. As you see, the storm is now exiting. You can see definitely how it really just bombed out over the ocean there. Pretty impressive looking on the visible satellite. Very impressive on the visible satellite, actually. Very impressive looking storm. You can see all that lift going on there is pretty incredible. You could see if there was any lightning inside the storm. We'll put this on and see if there was any lightning. Um, Looks like there was a little bit, especially as it moved further to the east. But on the radar, the storm is exiting our area. You can see this is the last of the snow over the forks. Now heading on out. And we can just briefly look at the latest snow reports here that we've got. And definitely Connecticut, north and west got hit very hard, over a foot or more in that area, as well as Bergen County. We'll go over these numbers later because we'll have more information. In the North Shore, Glen Cove, yeah, they got over 6 inches, 8.1 over there. Levittown has 6 inches, East Williston 5.7, Carl Place 5 inches. So it was pretty close, a little toward the higher end there. 5 inches in 3 inches in Massapequa. So the South Shore, that was as of this morning, though. Look at Orange County, too. Warwick, 13.4. Suffolk County, Stony Brook, that's the North Shore, 7 inches. North Shore is the higher amount. Smithtown, 6.1 inches. Upton, 5 inches as of 1 p.m. So it's probably what it's going to be close to out there, 5 to 6 inches in much of Suffolk County. So maybe a little bit toward the higher end of my totals, but I knew we weren't going to get widespread 9 to 10 inch snowfalls. But Westchester, north of the city, they certainly did. Looking at the current conditions right now, I kind of forgot to go over this. You can see the temperature is actually rising now. We're into 36. Jersey, which got nothing in Tom's River, 37 there. And they got absolutely nothing there. So looking at Islip, you can see it's 36. If we just go look at the observations, actually it looks like it showed light rain there for on the observations. There, yeah, light rain. So you can see when the snow was coming down heavier, it cooled the temperature down to 32 degrees, and that helped the snow stick. But now the temperatures are rising again because this is a dynamic driven event. A heavy wet snow, which is causing power outages. We have 4,243 power outages across the area. North Shore looks like some pretty big ones on the North Shore. Those tree branches covered in this heavy wet snow. This is not the kind of snow I like because it causes this kind of damage, and you're seeing scattered power outages across the island here. All of a sudden, the computer just wants to freeze. Don't know why. It wants to be slow, but we got scattered power outages across the area. Scattered all around pretty much. The North Shore seems to be getting hit the hardest. Obviously, they got the most snow and they have the most tree branches coming down, so a lot of outages around Kings Park. Um, some in the middle of the island as well, as usual. Less on the South Shore, depending on where you are. Yeah, not too many on the South Shore as always. Um, some in Hicksville, and then out east too. There's some outages too, particularly in the Hamptons. We've got some large ones around West Hampton. Looks like a large one around West Hampton. Most of the town is out, it looks like. And an outage here as well in Quag, and some out on the east end as well. It's because of wet, this heavy wet snow. It just causes everything to just get weighed down, and that's what's causing all these power outages to happen. No train related issues right now. We'll go ahead and look at the Earth cams and just show you what it looks like out there. We'll go to Port Jefferson first, and this is what it looks like in Port Jefferson, and you can see there snow, pretty much. And they've got probably a decent amount. They're on the North Shore, so they've probably got a little over 6 inches over there. And as far as the South Shore goes, well, we can go look at 501 New York as well. Let's do that. Let's do that. So looking at what it looks like out there, the roads are fairly clear now. The snow has melted off of them, for the most part. And again, less toward the South Shore, but everything's fairly clear. Not a whole lot of cars on the road, as you see. pretty much what it looks like in Suffolk County. We'll look at Saginatos. You can see the roads are clear, and hard to tell, but yeah, it's probably about 5 inches of snow on the ground. There's the snow on the trees. That's the problem. It's sticking to the trees. It's a heavy, wet snow. We got the wind blowing out there, and that's causing things to definitely have some issues. Now, if we go look at New Jersey, you'll see they got nothing there. It's crazy how 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 they got nothing. But if we look at Tom's River, you'll see nothing. So they missed out on the storm completely in Ocean County. If you go a little bit further to the north, though, I think maybe they got to see Lakewood. Let's see. Nope, nothing there either. All right, we'll keep going. Keep going. Let's go. I think maybe Tinton Falls, we'll start to see a little bit of snow on the ground, I think. Yeah, there you go. So once you get to Monmouth County, but very sharp cutoff with this storm. Really a very interesting storm and a big challenge to forecast. And we'll talk a lot more about it later. But that's going to wrap up this storm update. Thank you for watching.